My boyfriend is going away for all of Memorial Day weekend to spend time with his friend in a cabin alone, looking for advice on a triggering situation that feels all too familiar. My ex, 25M at the time, and I, 25F at the time, started as friends at work, and our relationship was great. He was my best friend, but issues came up with his longtime female friends. They'd say, "I love you," sit on each other's laps, and touch each other in ways I felt were inappropriate. Despite expressing my discomfort and asking him to set boundaries, he couldn't. So I messaged the women myself out of frustration, which blew up the situation. Fast forward, my current boyfriend, 31M, and I, 29F now, also started as close work friends and developed a strong mutual relationship. We've been friends now for 8 months, officially dating for 4 months. He's a kind, giving person and sees serving others as part of his faith, which I admire. But a situation with his female friend, Olivia, 30F, is bringing back those same feelings of being second. Olivia, who lives in another state, my boyfriend's home state where he moved from almost a year ago and knows about me, invited herself for his birthday weekend this Memorial Day weekend and booked a cabin just for the two of them, Friday, Monday. She's shown no interest in meeting me, and though I was initially supportive, I now feel excluded and confused. He's said multiple times that he doesn't even want to go, that he feels trapped, suspects she might have romantic feelings, and wouldn't normally hang out with her this long. But he's going anyway because he feels bad. She has chronic health issues and recently lost her dog. I'm angry and sad. I don't expect to be the center of anyone's universe, but I can't understand why he'd prioritize someone he doesn't even seem close to over me, especially when I've been clear about how this impacts me. I want to be understanding and supportive, but I also want to feel respected and prioritized. How do I approach this without trying to control the situation or sacrificing my own emotional well-being? Some of OOP's comments. Commenter: if he feels trapped and has suspicions, then it seems like a trap. Therefore, you ought to go too. It's his birthday weekend. Why wouldn't you be there? Good luck. OP: she told him that she doesn't want to be put in a position to have to explain her chronic health conditions to someone she doesn't know. Mind you, her entire health history is regularly posted about on her public Facebook and doesn't want to have to pretend she's okay when she isn't. I speculate this might be more in regards to her potential feelings about he and I being together. Commenter: so he feels bad if he disappoints her, but is okay with disappointing you. That tells you all you need to know about his potential as your BF.OP. Downvoted. See, I don't know if it's about disappointing her so much as he, and this is going to sound awful because it is, sees her as somewhat of a charity case. If he thinks he's in a position to help someone, he wants to, but I think she's unnecessarily leaning on him as her primary support, even though she has so much support locally, and he's enabling her behavior by agreeing to this. Commenter: he's still putting her before you. It's especially bad since you said he suspects she's interested in him romantically. This is his chance to set her straight. Instead, his behavior is keeping her engaged. OP: that was my thought, but I was dreading the facts. Commenter: maybe try telling him the truth that if he goes on this trip, it'll be the end of your relationship. If he won't put her in her place even when he's uncomfortable, then she'll always be around. Do you really want to put up with her forever? It's only been 4 months and you can already see it coming. Is it worth it? Oop, I don't think so. And I think this is definitely proving to be a litmus test. I can't stand to be someone who doesn't learn from her past experiences. Commenter: he thinks she has romantic feelings for him. He doesn't want to disappoint her, and it's his birthday. Agreeing to a weekend in a cabin alone with her will do nothing to help the situation. He's okay with disappointing you. Run, don't walk away from him. Yes, it's only been 4 months, but he's in a relationship. He shouldn't be spending the weekend alone with someone that has feelings for him, especially when that someone isn't his girlfriend. Eep. Downvoted. Funny enough, he and I have both talked about how there's no way in hell he'd ever be with someone like her romantically. His last girlfriend of 7 years also cheated on him, so he has literally no tolerance for cheating. So I'm actually not worried about that at all. It's purely the disrespect I feel from her, whether intentional or not, and his seeming disregard for my feelings, given that I've expressed all of this to him. I don't want to be the person to tell him to do the dickish thing and cancel last minute, even though I was almost willing to suggest I pay her for his half of the cabin so he wouldn't need to go. Commenter: no offense, but you are being so naive. Are you sure his ex really cheated on him? If he was cheated on, he wouldn't try to downplay what it means spending days with another woman alone. He is going to a romantic getaway with a woman who he knows has feelings for him. She may not be his type. That wouldn't stop most guys from sleeping with a woman though. You need to pay attention to his actions rather than his words. He is playing both of you. Who knows what he is saying about you to her? Is she being told that you are a charity case? Oopie. Downvoted. I'm confident about his ex cheating for many reasons, and I think that's why he didn't say no, because he knows nothing would happen in that regard, so he thinks it's a non-issue to go, because I have nothing to worry about. Again, that was never my concern, and I think his past experience is giving him tunnel vision on the issue being cheating rather than than the disrespect of the entire situation. Update. I offered potential solutions. I offered compromises. I was clear with what exactly was bothering me and that I would never put him in this position. I told him he would be so incredibly hurt, and rightfully so, if I did this to him. I told him he could decide for himself what he wants to do, and I told him what I wouldn't be tolerating from a partner. He acknowledged and agreed that everything I was saying was true. Then he went, because he wants to get out of the habit of being so flaky, and made a commitment, so he has to go. I texted him that I'll always love him, now only as a friend, like I told him from the very beginning. Now I'm not even sure I can or want to. Love is a choice. The opposite of love is indifference, and he's all but told me he's indifferent to me both as a partner and as a friend. Thanks for the tough love, Reddit. I'd rather be angry at him, at myself for not seeing this coming, than be sad while he feels absolutely nothing. Edit to add, yes, I ended it. I can't even think about him or the situation without being angry. I look forward to when the anger turns to indifference. Some of OP's comments, commenter, good on you, OP. Did he respond to your text? Sorry, but there's no way that he did was the right choice. He dismissed your feelings completely. He never gave a crap. OP. He very ignorantly replied, does this mean you're ending the relationship? And then patronizingly said, I admire you for putting up your boundaries. It's more than I've certainly done. Commenter, why would you love this asshole, even as a friend, after he did this to you? Just go no contact and forget this person. He doesn't care about you at all. OP. In between sending that and now, he replied with nothing but patronizing support for my ability to set the boundaries he couldn't. He fully acknowledged what happened and responded with indifference. That's all, since made it impossible for me to want anything to do with him. Commenter, really just cheating on you full on in front of your face, huh? What a pursuit. I speculate he feels content because he didn't lie about anything. Commenter, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. He can't say no to a holiday weekend getaway because her dog died. Next it will be, he couldn't turn down her offer to bang all weekend because she was sad about her dog. Tell him to enjoy his holiday weekend, but after the holiday, he'll need to find himself a new girlfriend. I spent way too much time married to someone who prioritized helping, pleasing other people, and putting me on the back burner. It will never get better. OP. I am laughing even admitting this, but my last ex, his friend's dog had also just died. I think I need to start being more observant about whether my future partner's friends have any dogs that might be on the brink of death. Commenter, our work is done.